Welcome to another podcast. Today we will be learning the history of John Laurens. John Laurens was born October 28th, 1754. John Laurens was an American soldier and statesman from South Carolina during the American Revolution, best known for his criticism of slavery and his efforts to recruit slaves to fight for their freedom as a U.S. soldier. In 1779, Laurens gained approval from the Continental Congress for his plan to retreat a brigade of 3,000 slaves by promising them freedom in return for fighting. The plan was defeated by political options in South Carolina. Laurens was killed in the Battle of Columbia River, August 1782. John Laurens' early life and education. He was born in Charleston, South Carolina, to Henry Laurens, and that is just a short rundown of John Laurens. He planned a civilian race and in October 1771, Laurens' family moved with his son to London. Laurens was educated in Europe from ages 16 to 22. For 2 years, beginning in 1772, he and one brother attended school in Geneva, Switzerland, where they lived with a family friend. So John Laurens served as Washington's lead camp. Laurens arrived in Charleston in April 1777. That summer, he accompanied his father from Charleston to Philadelphia, where his father was to serve in the Continental Congress. Henry Laurens, finding himself unable to prevent his son from joining the Continental Army, used his influence to obtain political of honor for his son at 23 years old. And there's so much history of John Laurens. I'm just going to skip to the sad part. Perfect, actually. Now, before I continue on this, if you have not seen my podcast on Alexander Hamilton, go watch it now before listening to the rest of this. 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you have watched the Hamilton podcast, which I'm guessing you all are here, if you have watched Hamilton, you know that, and you know the secret behind Hamilton and Lawrence. So, I am going to read this. Anyone who is, before I begin, if there's anyone who is listening to this who does not like talking about like relationships and sexual relationships, you guys can just leave right now. And everyone who is still here, this is the sexual and relationship with Alexander Hamilton. As a young man in Javanna, from ages 16 to 19, Lawrence never had difficulty arranging with attracting women and men, while reserving his primary emotion commits for other men. According to Lawrence biographer Jean de Massey, this period marking the beginning of a pattern he continued center his life around horizontal attachments to other men. In reference to same-sex relationships that are not of a romantic or sexual nature, such as friendship, partnership, or male bonding. Shortly after his marriage, while in Washington's camp, Lawrence met and became extremely close friends with Alexander Hamilton. They exchanged many letters during several years. When the agreements of lawyers captured British kept them apart. For example, when the term of Lawrence Porrell prevent him from being present at Hamilton's wedding to Elizabeth Schuyler in December 1780. Even though Hamilton had invited him, while emotional laugh was not uncommon in romantic friendships among those of the same gender in this historical period, Hamilton biographer James Thomas Fletcher stated that the intense intimacy laugh contained in Hamilton/Lawrence letters raised questions containing homosexuality that cannot be casually answered. Woo! And so, if you have watched Hamilton, you kind of already know this. When Lawrence died, Lawrence's father sent a note to Hamilton. But yeah, they were passing notes back and forth. And that's all I have for today. Thank you guys. And I will see you guys all next time. Peace. Bye.